Matty C, your trusty beach gear guy here, and in this video, I'll be setting up and comparing two wind-hungry beach shades, the Solbello and the Shibumi. I'll show you what I like about these two beach shades and where I see room for improvement. Now, setting up the Solbello shade is fast and easy. Actually, setting up the base pole is similar to setting up a beach umbrella with an attached ugger or sand screw. You just twist it down until you hit the sand line, then unroll the shade from the upper pole and slide the runner up the pole until it locks. Then place the top of the pole into the base pole and you're done in about 30 seconds. Oh, by the way, the Solbello is about 6 feet high when it's set up and the height isn't adjustable. Now the Shibumi shade is also easy to set up, but there are a few more steps. You first want to connect the poles, which is like assembling a 25-foot long tent pole. Then thread through the canopy so the front of the Shibumi is facing directly into the breeze. Sometimes it does get hung up where the cord meets the shade, and if it does, just feed it through by hand. Then plant each end of the pole about 6 inches into the sand so the center of the arch is about 6.5 feet, or the height of one beach gear guy. Next, you want to wrap and snap the two straps like this, and finally, you just need to pull the carrying bag inside out and fill it with sand so there's enough tension in the cord. If the wind shifts on you, it's no big deal. Just reposition the Shibumi until you get that perfect tunnel shape. Now, the Solbello shade does something that I think is really cool. When the wind shifts, the Solbello self-adjusts like a weather vane to move with the breeze. Fortunately for us beachgoers, the wind typically doesn't fluctuate too much at the beach. When you are sitting under the Solbello shade, you won't notice the shade moving all that much, maybe just an inch or two. Now, speaking of shade, the Shibumi wins for providing the most coverage. It's 17 feet by 9 feet, and it's perfect if you need to shade 4 people on beach chairs, and even 5 people on beach chairs. The Solbello shade is 8 feet by 8 feet, and is great if you need to shade 2 adults on beach chairs. Now, I gotta tell you, both of these beach shades really helped me out of a jam when I had to quickly shade my extended family at the beach at the last minute. Now, the quality for both of these beach shades is top notch. I wind tested the Shibumi shade in 20+ mile/hour winds, and again with a Nesso Grande on a windier day with 50+ mile/hour gusts. It really got hammered, but amazingly, the Shibumi shade survived with absolutely no damage to the pole or the shade. I was equally impressed with the Solbello when I set it up in 20+ mile/hour winds. It held up like a champ with no issues. Now, I think of the Solbello shade as a beach umbrella alternative, but unlike a beach umbrella that will fly away on you if it gets loose, the Solbello shade isn't going anywhere. Now, both of these beach shades need at least a 3 mile/hour breeze to work properly. If you're sitting under the Shibumi and the breeze goes away, well, you're out of luck. But the Solbello shade has what they call a non-wind kit, consisting of 2 twisty stakes and 2 bungee cords that attach to 2 eyelets on the shade's trailing edge. Fortunately, there's usually enough of a breeze at the beach to keep these shades active. The Solbello is made of ripstop polyester, and the Shibumi is made of recycled materials, including ocean-bound recycled plastic bottles. Now, I'm sure you've noticed by this point that both of these beach shades do make a flapping sound similar to a flag. Some people find this sound kind of annoying, but when the flapping sound is combined with waves and other sounds of the beach, I find it to be pretty relaxing. Hey, I hope this video helped you out, and I hope you take it easy at the beach.